Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Insurance Town. I'm the Mayor Heath Sheeran and the host of this podcast. I'm super pumped you're here hanging out with me today in the program. I've got something new I'm going to be doing, and something a little bit different, I should say, that I'm going to be doing. Not new, but different. And it's something that's a little out of my comfort zone, but that's okay. I want to talk to you about a couple of things that are coming up in Insurance Town. And, I really want to just take just a short amount of time to talk to you about that. So before I do, I've got to give a huge shout out to Smart Choice, the fastest growing agency network, hands down, and my title sponsor for this show. They do a great job. And I don't have them as a title sponsor because they give me the most money or because they ask to be a title sponsor or anything like that. It's because I truly believe. I've had a friendship and a partnership going back to, 15, 20 years with Smart Choice. And I love what they do. And I've watched them grow to a powerhouse in our industry, and 10,000 agencies across our country using them, and $11 billion in written premium. So I know the kind of work they do, and there's no fees. There's no hidden fees. There's no upfront fees. There's no weekly or monthly or yearly or annual fees. They're not trying to take a lot of money out of your pocket. They actually negotiate higher commissions for you and lower premium thresholds. They just do a great job. Whether it's one or two markets that you need, or some help with E&S markets, or insured tech vendors, it doesn't matter. They want to help you. They want to roll up their sleeves to get involved with you and help you to be a better agency. To go to smartchoiceagents.com. And intake process is such a huge thing, and the onboarding experience and the client experience is such a big deal right now. And if you're looking to shore that up in your agency and do a better job with that and have your own intake forms and integrate that into your website and your CRM and your AMS and all of your different tech stack pieces, go to Canopy. Use canopyconnect.com. Go to usecanopyconnect.com/Heath. The /Heath is important if you want to get that discount, if you want to book the demos, if you want to take advantage of being a listener of this show. Go ahead and do that for me. Guys, today I want to talk to you about something that it's not a big deal, making it sound like it's all dramatic. It's a big deal. But I just want to talk to you about something I'm excited about, to be honest with you. When we first started this show 5 years ago, which I cannot believe it's been 5 years. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show. I would not be here without you, the listener, without you, my citizens, because you guys fuel this show. You guys are what drive this show. And I cannot believe that there's thousands and thousands of you that still listen, and we're still growing. And I'm being asked now to speak on some of the biggest stages in our industry, and our shows being recognized in magazines and on lists for top podcasts. And, we were referenced in, several big publications, and we had our own, I say our because you guys are part of it. We had our own spread in Rough Notes. We were featured in Rough Notes as a top podcast. We've been very fortunate. We've been excited. We've been blessed in Insurance Town, and I'm so proud to be your mayor, and I'm so proud to be the host of this show. So thank you for that. Thank you for the downloads. Thank you for telling your friends about the show. I cannot believe we're in year 5, and we've done so many episodes. It's absolutely phenomenal. And so that being said, guys, when we first started this show 5 years ago, we were doing what we called insurance town hall meetings. And I don't know if it's the best name for it or not, but I wanted to be unique and I wanted to be different. And I wanted to do something besides a insurance town webinar. I love webinars. I think they're phenomenal, especially ones that bring value, bring content. I'm all about content. I'm all about value, and I'm all about bringing value to my customers, to my clients, to my listeners, to my citizens, to my friends, to my family, to my wife, to my kids. Value is such an important part of what I do, and an important part of what's important to me in this show. And so I want to start bringing that value to you guys again. I don't know why we stopped doing them. I don't know if I really don't know. I can't answer that question. I've had a lot of people ask me why we stopped. And guys, this was a live podcast style, webinar style thing. I guess you'd call it a webinar. That's the best way to call it. But I brought on some guests like Andy Matheson and Bradley Flowers and Billy Williams and just some big names in our industry, and just some smart people and some people that are successful and they're doing it well. And I brought them in to the show live and brought you guys in on a Zoom to where you could, not necessarily a webinar in that sense, but where it got unique and fun was you were able to be in the little Brady Bunch style boxes where the guests could see your face and they could talk to you one-on-one and answer your questions and be a part of it. And you were able to have your voice heard on the podcast because we were live and we released the episode as a podcast. And so really cool. And a lot of people really enjoyed it. And so I think we were one of the early ones to do that on a podcast, as I said, 5 years ago. And I don't know why we stopped doing it. We probably could have really capitalized on that and had some fun with that over the years. But you know what? I didn't. I don't know what it was. So I want to stretch myself and get myself out of my comfort zone and get you guys out of the comfort zone. And we're going to do this. You know, I think we're bringing this back for sure. I don't think we are. I know we are. I've already reached out to the first three. I don't know what order we're doing them in, but I've already reached out to my man Bradley Flowers of Portal Insurance. I've talked to Marcus Ogden, my good friend, former NFL player, top podcaster in the country, and recognized as one of the top keynote speakers, top coaches in the country. He's going to be coming in, and some other friends of mine. I'm going to be bringing in Tolga, Nick Berry, Ray, some of my friends over at Canopy Connect to do a demo style webinar, podcast, whatever you want to call it. To you guys could see it. I've been talking about it for 5 years and just really pushing you to sign up, to get a demo, to do that. And some of you may have done that. Some of you may not have done that. I know a lot of you have because I hear from you. And for that, you're welcome. And for that, thank you. And for that, Tolga and I and Nick and the team over there at Canopy Connect, they love you for it. And they want to make sure they do a good job for you. But all I want to do is break that down and show you what that looks like, how it can work for you, because they've evolved so much more than just a way to get deck pages. They have moved beyond that in a big way to where now they're getting deck pages. They're also getting loss runs, driver list, you name it. But even beyond that, now they've developed where they have intake forms. And you can customize those intake forms. And you can customize the journey for your customer. And I don't want to give away the farm right now or the milk or the cow or whatever you want to call it. I'm not good at those analogy type things. I don't want to give it away. I want them to be able to talk to you about it. But you know, just a handful of really strong guests coming up on these. We'll try to do them once a month. And if I say it out loud now on the podcast, it's going to have to happen. So we'll try to do them once a month. If all else fails, at least once a quarter, the way we used to do it. But I'm really excited about these, especially these three first ones to pop up for me because they agreed to do it. They love my show. They love being a part of it, especially like I said, especially me having them on because they've meant so much to me. These three guests or these three opportunities for me have really, these people have meant a lot to me. Bradley Flowers wants to come in and I wanted him to come in and talk about some of the things that he's doing. And he's got a great story to tell about referral partners and how to engage your referral partners in a different way. And he's using some software and some tools within his agency to really make an impact in that space. He's also doing really cool stuff in hiring, his hiring process and his employment process and the way he handles his employees and the way he supports them. So I'm hoping that he'll come in and talk to us a little bit about both of those, but if not, one of those topics would be phenomenal. So he and I have been on the phone about some of those things. So I'm excited about bringing Bradley in. So I wanted to just talk to you for just, 10, 15 minutes about that because I am excited about it and because I think it's something that will impact you. If you've hung with me for 10 minutes now and you've been with me this long in this show, thank you so much. And if you made it this far, shoot me an email right now and I will send you a gift card as a thank you from me. Shoot me an email. Let me know that you made it to this first 9 or 10 minutes into this episode. And I'll get you signed up into the webinar. I'll get you, if you want to, I'll get you signed up as, participant in the newsletters. But more importantly, I want to send you a thank you gift for being here. And if 2,000 of you made it this far, I'm going to be out of pocket quite a bit of money there. But I want to do that for you. So shoot me an email. Let me know. Because it means a lot to me that you've made it this far. If 2,000 of you email me, you may not get any more than like a $5 gift card, but hey, I want to send you something. Thank you. But it's so funny to me. I love that I put my foot in my mouth, and we'll see where that takes me and how much trouble that gets me in. But I love you. I truly do. You guys mean a lot to me. Thank you for being a part of my family. Thank you for subscribing to the show. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Thank you for listening on Spotify and Apple and iHeart and all the places. Means a lot to me. And I'm nothing if not grateful for you. So I told you it wouldn't be long. It would be a short episode. So I'm going to sign off now and let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for being here. And last thing I'll say to you is, it's never too late to get your money out there in marketing. Go to oldschoolmarketing.com, OLDE School Marketing. Rusty and his friends and his team over at Old School Marketing will take care of you. OLDEschoolmarketing.com. Whether it's digital or direct mail, they do a phenomenal job. Now, Heath Sharon signing out. Make sure you stay tuned for those webinars, upcoming podcasts. Man, I got some good ones coming up.